This is the new best up-to-date method to go from noob to pro in Grow a Garden extremely quickly. By watching this video up until the end, you guys will be able to go from absolutely broke to making billions potentially within your first day. So watch this video right now to know how to do this and how to get rich. Now before I do jump into anything guys, I'm doing a giveaway here of 10 premium anti-bee eggs. If you guys want to enter this giveaway and win these eggs, all you'll need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your Roblox username and let me know, and then most importantly, you need to watch this video entirely without skipping around or going anywhere, otherwise you'll not be entered and you'll not be able to win. But yeah guys, how can we go from new to pro in Grow a Garden at this stage of time? Well, what you guys are going to want to do is, you're going to want to do this. I highly recommend, first of all, to go and purchase these seeds before we can get into the real method. So you're going to want to purchase a bunch of carrot seeds, then go to the strawberry seeds, skip out blueberry, then go to orange tulip, place down and buy a bunch of these, skip the rest of these out guys, and then go straight for bamboo. We need bamboo for this method if you guys are a new player. Things like coconut is good, dragon fruit, mango and stuff, these are all good. We're going to need these later on, but if you guys can't afford them, bamboo is a really good alternative. What you guys are going to want to do is, once you get to the stage where you guys can have bamboo or any of them seeds after, is you guys are going to want to wait to get the pollinated mutation on these seeds. Let me explain why. So guys, essentially this is going to allow us to get honey. Now honey is obtained from pretty much putting in 10 kilograms of pollinated plants in this honey converter. Now you might have just seen a bee, this bee over here, it just went ahead and turned this beanstalk to pollinated. Now the reason why I said don't do anything until you guys get bamboo is because it goes off of the kilograms, and all of the plants below bamboo are quite low kilograms, apart from like the watermelon and pumpkin, which are honestly kind of bad plants, so that's why I don't recommend getting them. So that's why you guys are going to want to focus on getting bamboo and any of the heavier plants, because that's going to allow you guys to fill up this machine so much easier, because otherwise we'd have to literally put like 30 pollinated strawberries in here to go ahead and fill this up, and that would take so long because it's kind of rare to get the pollinated mutation outside of bee swarm events, so keep that in mind. So yeah guys, once you start doing this and getting honey, you're going to want to come here to the queen bee. You're going to want to speak to the queen bee and you're going to want to purchase these plants. Preferably guys, if you can, go ahead and purchase the hide fruit is really good, but if not guys, and if you're still in need of a bit of money, nectar shade is pretty good, so I'd recommend buying a few of those. You guys can literally buy 2 nectar shades every single time you use this honey machine converter, and these nectar shades sell for about 80k each. They are super high value, but what I would recommend guys is waiting and getting the high fruit. It costs a little bit more, but the reason why is because it's worth a lot of money. Let me go ahead and show you guys this normal high fruit. Here we go guys, so we got a normal high fruit right now. This normal high fruit is worth it is worth, as you can see, almost 100k. This makes it already one of the best fruits in the entire game, and by doing this guys, you can literally get this within the first few hours of playing. So that's your first step, go and get a bunch of high fruits. Once you guys have a ton of high fruit plants, you guys need to go ahead and use a trowel, and you're going to want to move the high fruits right on top of each other. So as you see, I've got another high fruit over there. You're going to want to move these as close to each other as possible. For example, right there, I've kind of got these almost stacked on top of each other. I think I've got another high fruit somewhere else in my garden, but not gonna lie guys, I've got so much stuff in my garden, I really need to clear it out. But yeah guys, once you've went ahead and stacked them on top of each other, the next step is to go ahead and get one of each sprinkler. We need, to be clear, one basic sprinkler. We need one advanced sprinkler, one godly sprinkler, and one master sprinkler. Of course, some of these sprinklers take a while to get into stock. Now, if you guys want to and can't be bothered to wait, you guys can set an auto clicker up and go AFK, and whenever these do come into stock, you'll be able to buy them instantly. Otherwise, you guys can go in and join the Grow Garden Stockwatch server. For example guys, go ahead and come over here to Grow Garden Discord server, go to the announcements channel, scroll up until you guys find this. Join this, click on the link guys, or type this link into Google. Then in this server, you guys can go to channels and roles, and you can stack godly sprinkler, master sprinkler, and all the sprinklers that you guys need to buy there. Then you'll be pinged and notified whenever they do come into stock, so you guys can quickly buy them and do this next method. So once you guys have done that, you're going to want to place down one of each sprinkler on those trees. So that means you guys need to place down, I'd start off with the advanced, then I'd place down a godly, then I'd place down the master. So start off with master, then go godly, then advanced, then I'd place down my basic sprinkler. And then guys, once you've done that, you're going to want to make sure that you guys claim up every single plant on your high fruit trees. Every single high fruit over here, guys. If you do not do this, then it'll mess up the glitch. So claim up every single high fruit. Once you guys have done that, by the way, be quick because these sprinklers will expire. You're going to want to leave the game and come back about 2 hours later. What that's going to do is, it is going to drastically multiply the size of the high fruits by a lot. Now, I don't think the high fruits actually look visibly affected by this glitch, but they are. Now, I've just done this glitch on these plants back here, candy blossoms and moon melons and stuff. You unfortunately can't get these anymore, but I've done this glitch on these, and as you can see, these are so much bigger than normal. And I've done that by, as you see, I've got my sprinklers in there, just stacking them on top of each other. Now, that'll do the same thing, but it won't look as big because only some plants look different when doing this glitch, but it works on all of them. And what that'll then do is, guys, instead of, for example, getting a, I don't know, we've got like a 11 kilogram high fruit, you'd instead go ahead and get maybe like a 30 kilogram high fruit, and that 30 kilogram high fruit would literally be worth probably around 500,000 base price. After that, what you're going to want to do is do some mutation stacking. Let me explain how to do that. Essentially, guys, mutation stacking is just letting a bunch of mutations accumulate on a single plant. So, for example, we got the frozen mutation on this. We'd also get, I don't know, the pollinated mutation. We'd look to get the honey glaze mutation. We'd look to go in and get the chill mutation, the wet mutation, the gold mutation if we can. We'd look to go in and get the shock mutation, the disco mutation, all the different types of mutations. We just want to leave them there as long as possible so we can stack as many mutations on. The reason why is because it multiplies their value against each other and makes them worth more money. So instead of having a high fruit that is literally worth, like, I don't know, 500k, you would go ahead and get a high fruit worth essentially 5 billion or something like that, guys. Let me show you on the Grower Garden calculator what this looks like. So here we are on the Grow Garden calculator. Let's go ahead and select high fruit here, guys. High fruit, boom. Let's go ahead and do, so the minimum value of a high fruit is 45. Let's say we get a 30 kilogram high fruit from the sprinkler method glitch. That's already worth 700k. And let's say, guys, we get a rainbow high fruit, because you do have a much higher chance of getting rainbow fruits from this. That's already 35 million. Let's say we get the frozen mutation, which is really easy. That's 350 million. Chocolate mutation, it's kind of hard to go and get, guys, because that's admin exclusive. Plasma, again, admin exclusive. We can easily get the celestial mutation. That's now 4.5 billion. We can also easily get moonlit now. We can get honey glazed easily using the honey sprinkler. Disco can now be applied from the Disco B. We can also get pollinated again from from the event. Zombified, again, we can go in and get that from our pets. Bloodlit, we can go in and get that, and shocked, we can get that as well. That's 13 billion for a single high fruit. And keep in mind, guys, you'll get a lot more high fruits than just one. Now, if we had all the rest of the mutations on, that can literally be 18 billion for like a maxed out high fruit. If it was literally like 40 kilograms, so that's like 32 billion for a single fruit, which is crazy, guys. So that is why you are going to want to make sure that you guys stack as many mutations on as possible and then sell them. Now, what I'd recommend, guys, is that honestly, you just keep them high fruits up until the next update countdown. That's where all of the admin exclusive events happen, where you guys can stack a whole load of mutations on your plants. So yeah, guys, that's the best guide to go from noob to pro in the most recent Grow Garden update, and I guess like and subscribe for more.